What up, everybody? This is Jeff Fox from The Jeff Fox Show. I want to invite you to a real Bahamian party. A great place that you can get the island food that I'm talking about as fish fry right here in beautiful Miami. Come to the backyard. Yeah, that's right. It's east of Miami, the backyard, where you can get that real fried fish, fried conch, grilled conch, any kind of way you want it, they will do it for you. Lobster, fish, chicken in the bag, shrimp, all kinds of great island eats right here in Miami Gardens and east of Miami. It's the Bahamian thing. Niceness. Pull up on east of Miami. Check out TJ and Cindy at east of Miami for the best Bahamian food. Best fish, the best chicken, the best conch, the best stewed fish. All right, they've got it all. Island food, 18014 Northwest 6th Place in Miami Gardens. I'm talking about the real deal, not the fake stuff. This is real Bahamians making real Bahamian food. In the backyard, come on and check out the vibes. East of Miami, 18014 Northwest 6th Place in Miami Gardens. Tell my man TJ Jeff Fox sent you. You heard it first right here on the Jeff Fox Show. It's the backyard, east of Miami. For the best in your auto transport needs, check out Express Auto Recovery in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Why choose us? We provide nationwide coverage, fast and reliable service, competitive pricing, transport to any freight forwarder or dock of your choice, auction house experience, and we provide excellent customer service. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today. 786-858-0369. That's 786-858-0369. They provide towing services, accident towing, roadside services, tire change, transporting, towing, and they buy junk cars. Cheap prices, licensed and insured, fast and reliable services. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today, 786-858-0369. That's EAR, Express Auto Recovery. Tell them you heard it first on the Jeff.
What up, it's the world-famous DJ Ep Saturday Night Ride on LL Cool J Rock the Bells Radio, Sirius XM Channel 43. Now, when I break bells with them legendary artists, when they got that new joint, yeah, that exclusive new joint for me to break, I break it on LL Cool J Rock the Bells Radio on the Saturday Night Ride, all right? All you new artists, we want to hear that new stuff too. We break them over here. Yeah, holla at your boy, DJ Epps.
Johnny Jones?
What, Jeff? What?
I made it big. I'm rich.
Oh, rich.
I'm rich.
Okay.
I'm rich. So last night, I bet on the WNBA playoffs at the Hard Rock Bets. I bet $10.
Okay.
And I won not 50, not 100.
How much?
Not 150. I won $230.
Yay!
Yes.
Yes. And as the co-host, I'm sure I'm the beneficiary of at least 30 of that, right? What?
We're gonna have to talk about it.
Oh, we're having technical difficulties over there, Jeff? What?
Didn't quite hear. I didn't quite hear.
Yeah, you heard me.
But yeah, man, I came up. Listen, from now on, I'm telling everybody. Now, I'm not going to give you my secrets because you have to know sports. You have to know what to bet on. But clearly, I knew. I bet on the WNBA playoffs. I bet on the Liberty, the New York Liberty. I bet on the Las Vegas Aces. And I bet on Jonquel Jones. And I got money.
Not a sound. It was working, not a peep. They were silenced. Then suddenly they both started at the same time. Voices fresh like they never stopped. We cannot let them hear each other. We can't afford a 90 or 20 again.
I don't understand.
We can't afford to win. Top of your class, right? You're not here to understand. This is a maximum sound asylum. We keep sounds from getting out. These two could destroy the world as we know it if they hear each other. All I care about is that you keep that from happening. If you have what it takes. If one changes key, you change your frequency. Got it. They can never be in the same key or harmonize or...
Or what?
Or Lord help us all. 12 hours to the next shift.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
For the best in your auto transport needs, check out Express Auto Recovery in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Why choose us? We provide nationwide coverage, fast and reliable service, competitive pricing, transport to any freight forwarder or dock of your choice, auction house experience, and we provide excellent customer service. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today. 786-858-0369. That's 786-858-0369. They provide towing services, accident towing, roadside services, tire change, transporting, towing, and they buy junk cars. Cheap prices, licensed and insured, fast and reliable services. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today, 786-858-0369. That's EAR, Express Auto Recovery. Tell them you heard it first on the Jeff Fox Show.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
Shout it!
What up, Shouty?
What up, though? What up, though?
No, it seems like it's been forever. What's been going on?
Man, it's the corporate world has been calling me.
Oh, okay.
Corporate world, because the lights got to stay on, man. You know, we
What
got
they
to
say? What they say to you?
Yes, maybe, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Okay.
You know, it ain't went down like we wanted to go down yet, but it's coming.
Trust me.
You know, we got big plans.
It's hard out there for a player.
I'm telling you, man. So, good to see you, Jenny Jones. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Jeff.
Yes. No, indeed. Fitz Davis is on a special assignment, so he will not be here today.
You always somebody on a special assignment, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little mini recap. NBA draft today. We're gonna get into some things and chop it up right here. But thanks to you, Jenny Jones. Were you at the parade for the Florida Panthers?
Yes, I walked and the heat beat me down. It beat my whole body down. But I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
No, last year I was working. So
Right.
all I could do was watch it on TV. But this year I said, you know what? It's in my neighborhood. It's in my neck of the woods. I just got to go.
No doubt, no doubt. And we do have mini clips. I just saw the email. So it's what Jenny captured at the Florida Panthers Parade of Champions once again. Yeah, man.
Holding on to the trophy.
Hey, man. Back to back. Back to back. So it's cool, man. It's cool to see the boys do it. They're the only thing popping in South Florida right now.
Oh, I got something else to tell you too. Like how you go someplace and you come back, all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, well, all I got for you is this lousy Panthers.
The official
Panthers hot sauce. It may not be lousy. I'm just trying to make a joke, but I got you some hot sauce.
Some hot sauce. I mean, listen, Michelle Obama travels with her Tabasco.
Well, I got you.
Yeah, so
I got you, and it's got two different flavors in there.
Yeah,
Jalapeno and avocado, and key lime habanero. So, I got you a nice little gift.
What is that?
Hot sauce, man. I told you.
Wow.
I'm trying to get it
So
up
they were
right.
like the miniature ones, but that's the real deal.
Yeah. Florida Panthers official sponsor. I mean, let's see. Try the official hot sauce of the Florida Panthers. That's what it is. So I'm like, when you're winning, everybody likes a winner. So they just
Yeah.
rolling it with some hot sauce.
All right then.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah. And while you're still winning, Jenny Jones, I guess Fitz Davis and I chopped it up and we said we gotta congratulate the resident OKC Thunder fan, and they just had their parade.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, congratulations to your OKC Thunder, NBA champs, and nobody can tell them anything ever again. Nobody can take it away. You guys are the champs.
I was reading somewhere somebody's Instagram or Facebook or somebody's social media account. Let's leave it that way. And they were trying to say an asterisk. What?
No
asterisk.
No.
No asterisk. Y'all were gonna get beat. It was just a matter of by how many and when. That's all that it was.
Yeah.
How many, by how many, and when. It was
Yeah.
going down. It was happening.
Yeah, no doubt. Got to give it up for the Thunder. They deserved it, man. They deserved it. I know Halliburton got hurt, and he started off really good. He had 9 points in 7 minutes, but
Yeah, what, 3 threes?
yeah. But you guys are the champs, man. OKC deserved it. They were the best team in the NBA all year long,
All year.
and they had their parade, and the city came out.
Was it worth it?
To start off, we got to show love to the greats and the legends who wore Oklahoma City across their chests and set the foundation before us so that we can celebrate today. I came in as the 55th pick. Oh, Nick Collison. Where's Nick Collison at? Where's Nick at? Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Yeah, Nick. I came in as the 55th pick in the 2021 draft. In my rookie season, we won 24 games. 24 games. But the best part about coming from that year is that the same people in this arena today celebrating this championship were the same people there when we were winning 24 games. It was the point where they tried to call us the black hole of the NBA. Boo. But 4 years later, when they mentioned the Thunder organization, when they mentioned Clay Bennett, when they mentioned Sam Presti, when they mentioned Mark Daigneault, and every single one of you in this arena, they gotta mention you as NBA champs.
I hear you, Jenny Jones. That's it. NBA champs.
Put some respect on OKC's name.
Put some respect with the K on their name, you know. So kudos to the Thunder, man. I mean, I wasn't exactly doing backflips over the finals. I've seen better days in the NBA finals, but it was entertaining to say the least.
And I know y'all don't be wanting to hear the R word. I just feel like it was the R word. And only because we seen how OKC was playing leading up to in the fourth quarter. If they decided, they were going to be down, they just opened up a can of what in the fourth quarter and just came back and just blew it all out.
Yep.
That didn't happen in a couple. That didn't happen in a couple of those games. It was just uncharacteristic basketball. That's why I'm saying, yeah. We didn't want, when I say we, as far as like the NBA world, other fans from other, from other teams and different things, this was not the series that they wanted to see.
Nope.
This was probably not the series that Adam Silver wanted to see, but
it is what it is.
Yeah,
man.
OKC. Okay. We got you.
Yeah.
We handled our business, and the blue parade was on fire.
Not very sexy.
Live. Huh?
It wasn't very sexy. You like your Steph Currys and your LeBron James and you like a little personality.
SGA is sexy. What did he win? The league MVP.
Yeah.
They got the finals MVP. League's leading scorer. I think it was a top scorer. So
it was wilding, man.
He was just taking home all the trophies. If there was more to get, he was like, I got room, bring them on.
Yeah, SGA was wilding with the Thunder fans.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, they deserve it. The youngest team ever. Second youngest team ever. Youngest team in 77.
I'm hoping they get to keep their core together and let's go out and do it again, back-to-back style. I like that.
Jenny, I wanted to ask you a question. The rest of the
Oh,
NBA
man.
seems to be panicking. Like the Boston Celtics are damn near getting rid of the whole team. The Knicks fired their coach. Houston traded Kevin Durant, and we thought Kevin Durant was coming to the Miami Heat. But
But
what had happened was,
what had happened?
yeah, the Miami Heat, Pat Riley didn't want to go for it. And let me tell you something, man. The
I did want to
NBA,
ask you your thoughts on that too. Whenever,
yeah,
when you are finished circling.
the NBA is, especially in the East, but as I mentioned, Boston is selling off their players. Uh, Tatum is hurt. Dame Lillard is hurt. Halliburton is hurt. Like, now is your opportunity. The only one you got to worry about is it's wide open. Maybe the Greek Freak, but he's not going to do it by himself. I think the Detroit
Myself, but
Pistons,
he also is thinking about moving too.
yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Giannis ain't going
I
nowhere.
think he will. I don't know that we will be able to get him, but we would like to.
Miami Heat fans are mad at Pat Riley. They're mad that they didn't do anything, and they are not completely mad at Pat Riley because a lot of people feel like he did do the right thing by not making a move. Your thoughts?
I mean, I was going to ask you more of your thoughts, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of would have liked to see KD here. That
Yep,
would have
I
been
agree.
cool. Even
I
though
agree.
he's kind of like the journeyman, like, oh, let me go over here, let me go over there. Because if you notice, he was on one of those original OKC teams.
Yep,
Him, James Harden, what's the other one?
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
starting
I
in that was our original kind of star power, and then they left, and Kevin Durant has been on a forever journey, you know,
yeah,
stop, pull up, stop here, stay maybe a couple of years, pull up over here, stay for another couple of years. So he's kind of the forever journeyman, and he's also 37 years old. So, you know,
but he's still
but
KD,
he is still KD.
and even at
But
37,
without somebody, he had Devin Booker. So what were we going to have if we gutted all our team to get him?
well,
What were we going to have to have him play with? So I mean that's I think that's a legitimate question.
yeah,
What were we going to have? What pieces were we going to have to put around him to try to make a championship run with a really small window? Because I think his window was kind of closing.
yeah. But again, the players that KD at 37 is better than anybody on the Heat roster right now. There's not one player that I wouldn't trade for Kevin Durant
But that was
right
not the
now.
question that I posed to you, though.
Repeat the question.
My question to you was, if we mortgaged the farm, we got rid of all of our good, and they're young. We got rid of all of our good young talent for 137-year-old KD. What were we going to be able to surround him with to even make a championship run with?
Well,
That's what I'm asking you. If we gave away everything, what were we going to have left to even try to make a championship run? Okay, hey, over here we got one of the best players ever to play the game, but he can't play all five positions by himself. So
he can't. But they were, from what I understand, they were giving up Haywood Highsmith, Jaime Jaquez Jr., um, um, Nikola Jovic. I mean, they could go. They could go. And you're still gonna have Bam. You're still gonna have Tyler Hero. Uh, probably who they get from Golden State. Wiggins, he probably would have had to leave. But I mean, they could offer KD. All of them could go. See ya. He dropped the ball. I think that he dropped the ball.
I mean, like I said, if I knew more, then I would be a scout for the team. But like I said, I was just thinking out loud. So I was just thinking out loud and wanted to get your thoughts on it because that was the question that I was coming to you with today.
Yeah. Well, I think that he dropped the ball because again, like I mentioned in the East, Dame Lillard is hurt.
But that was not. Wasn't it something else that was on the table for that too?
What do you mean?
Wasn't like some picks or something else? That
there was some other picks involved and stuff. But if you can get a chip now, like if you add KD to Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and
okay. Let me throw your conversation back at you. Is this not would be the kind of same situation, Jimmy Butler and a bunch of YMCA guys, as you put it? That was your words.
I think you had an opportunity to get a chip right now. The East is wide open. You don't need too much. I
see the players going down. I see the players moving around.
Yeah,
but you still gotta play the game.
Everybody's having a fire sale. Everybody's firing their coach. Everybody's trying to get in position. The Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks are likely to be the top teams in the East next year, along with the Cavs. If you pick up KD right now, the Miami Heat are no less than a 4 seed. And you can afford to get.
You're saying 4 seed though. You're not saying ring. You're not.
No, but you're in the mix. You're in the mix. The Pacers were a 6 seed, and they got all the way to the chip, Game 7. They were right on the verge of a title, and they were.
On the verge. What had happened was
one Tyrese Halliburton, Achilles away from a championship, probably. We'll never know.
Well, just because he was playing, that wasn't going to guarantee that they was fixing to go home with the chip.
That's true, but they were right there.
So back to put some respect on my OKC on their name.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Let them battle out there. What I'm saying is the Miami Heat. I'm going to their draft party tonight. The Heat. I don't know what for, but I might not go. It's like I'm just gonna go wallow in the misery with the rest of the Reds.
Well, I'm just gonna hope that there's something in the bag, and we're gonna figure it out before what? September? Before September this year? Yeah. Figure something out.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's nobody on the Heat roster worthy of
Kevin Durant, he's had good teams that he went to, and they still weren't winning. Because Devin Booker, he's that guy. He's that guy. I like him. He's that guy. And when he, what was he playing with? Was he playing with Kyrie? Wasn't he playing with Kyrie? Yeah. If I remember correctly, right? Hello?
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
Okay. I mean, don't try to mouse up on me. I'm asking questions because, sometimes I have to, sometimes I have to go back and try to research my memory, and sometimes it fails me. But yeah, he's had star talent that he was playing alongside, and he still wasn't winning. So you saying that automatically him coming here,
he's KD,
gave us where we could sniff the ring.
Again, with the conference being as weak as it is, Jenny Jones, and everybody's falling off. Everybody, only Cleveland, New York, and Detroit are
But
worthy.
I
Even
think
Boston is falling off. Milwaukee, everybody's hurt. So you've got as good a chance as anyone to get to the finals, and where it's a crapshoot. Make the trade, man. Make the trade.
I don't know.
Pat Riley dropped the ball.
Like I said, I'm not going to get up on a soapbox. All I'm going to say is that, yeah, 37 years old, and it didn't happen with some other teams with far more talent than what we were going to be left with
Does
him with him coming here. He's been with better teams because our Kyrie Irving's superstar, right? Right?
I mean, yeah,
Hello. Am I
I mean,
talking to myself or what's going on over there?
no, you're not. But all I'm saying is, because he failed before doesn't mean he fails here. Khalil Weir, KD, Bam, Tyler Hero. That's enough. With a few other guys in the mix, and you got a closer like KD. The Heat never had a closer. They were destroyed in the playoffs, absolutely destroyed to historical levels. Heat fans ain't trying to hear nothing.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's true. But all I'm saying is, you put Kyrie Irving anywhere, he's a superstar. You had KD, put him anywhere, he's a superstar. You had two superstars, and he wasn't able to get it done. He went to Golden State, and Golden State were already champions, and I believe that they could have won it even without him. But he came aboard, and it was just like, icing on the cake, and they won another one. And
So,
and then KD got, then KD got the chip. But I definitely wouldn't go to as far as saying that it was all KD. I
yeah,
wouldn't go as
I
far
don't
as
think
saying
either
that.
one of us is saying that. But if you had an opportunity to get KD for Jaime Jaquez, for Wiggins, for who else did I mention? Duncan Robinson, basically scrubs. And you throw in some draft picks here and there. You don't do it. If you were the Heat GM, you wouldn't do that.
I told you I told you I didn't know, but I
I
told
don't
you
have
what I did see was I can see where he wasn't trying to do it. I could see where he wasn't trying to make the trade. I could see where he was coming from with that. I'm saying I don't know, would I have wanted to just go ahead and make that try for right here, right now. But like I said, there were some other teams that they did that. They tried for the right here, right now with KD, and it did not work.
That's when you were going up against a loaded Eastern Conference. Not that it's ever been a daunting, task like going out west, but everybody in the East is hurt. Give yourself a chance. Maybe I don't care. Listen, nobody puts an asterisk next to any kind of championship because the books say that you won the chip. You give yourself a better chance if you got KD.
Well, I'm not
You got,
saying that. I'm just saying, yeah. I don't think, like I said, I don't. It didn't. That trade would not have meant an instant ring. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we'll never know. They didn't make.
Well, that's true. That is true. We will never coulda, woulda, shoulda. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I said, I don't know, but I'm not the basketball mind
Yeah.
like the Pat Rileys, like the Coach Spose and the who is it? Andy Eisenberg? Is that
Ellsberg.
Ellsberg?
Yeah.
You
So
know,
So there are a lot of teams in the NBA moving players left and right. The Pelicans are sending CJ McCallum to the Wizards along with Kelly Olynyk. They're getting Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey, and the number 40 pick in tonight's draft. McCallum's 21 points a game, and Jordan Poole. I think that's a fair exchange for those teams. But everybody's thinking in the Eastern Conference is, you know what? This could be the year for us. That's what I'm really curious to see. What will the Miami Heat do? Will they trade Bam Adebayo? Finally, I would not be opposed to that. I would not be. I think we've seen the best of him. He'll never be more than that.
Oh, Bam.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's shown us who he is. The Atlanta Hawks getting Kristaps Porzingis from the Celtics, and the Nets pick up Terrence. Man, I mean everybody's moving. Boston got rid of Drew Holiday, you know, and Tatum is out. Tatum is out. Lillard is out. Everybody's out. Halliburton is out. This is your chance. You're the Miami Heat. This is your chance.
And here's another question to you. If you were Halliburton, my future career, surgery,
I know what you're gonna ask.
playing for the chip, would you have risked it all?
Absolutely. I love
Yeah.
what he said. Yeah. Don't have a problem with it. He's gonna miss next year. He probably won't be back until the season after, but he'll come back better and stronger than ever. But to chase championship glory, like some players never get there, Jenny. Some players never get there.
I know.
So,
But there's also been some players that, that one play ends your career,
yeah.
because I firmly believe that Penny Hardaway was that type of player. He was on that type of trajectory, had he not gotten hurt.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. With what Halliburton said, I don't have a problem with the way Rick Carlisle coached. He had 9 points in 7 minutes. He was on his way. He only needed to play about 20 minutes. We've seen it in the finals before. Willis Reed, 1971, I do believe, New York Knicks, the last time they won a chip. The injured Willis Reed struggled to get out on the court, and that's what he was trying to do. So I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, championships are hard to come by.
Yes, they are.
They're hard to come by.
Just because you make it this year doesn't guarantee you're going to make it next year.
Pacers won't be back. I can tell you that. I expect the Knicks, the Cavs, or the Pistons. Nobody else right now coming out of these next year.
Because they just need to get them a good leader since they done got rid of the one that they had. Didn't think he was good enough, but this is rough. You're talking about job market. I mean, granted, they get to go home with millions of dollars. They get fired of millions of dollars, and nobody thinks nothing else about it.
By the way, NBA draft tonight going to be some exciting stuff. In the last about 10 years, the Bahamas, our neighbors next door, my hometown country, has had 4 guys go number in the first round. Or at least 3, but they've had 4 guys drafted out of that island nation. I have a theory. I think that VJ Edgecombe, who's going to get drafted tonight, will be a top 3 player. I think that the NBA needs to go look into the islands, and I think Lou Dort is Haitian. Lou Dort from OKC. But I think they should go into looking into, in particular, the Bahamas, for player development, player development, because there's a lot of talent that came out of that country. You know, Michael Thompson from the Showtime Lakers, Klay Thompson's dad, first player picked in 1978. Right? And then almost 20 years later, DeAndre Ayton is picked number 1. He's from the Bahamas. Before him, you had Buddy Hield of Golden State picked in 2016. And then you had Kai Jones in 2019. And tonight, there's a guy named B.J. Edgecombe. Remember the name. I'm telling everybody, remember the name, B.J. Edgecombe. This kid is phenomenal.
Do not trade a young NBA superstar.
Edgecombe at the back.
They're easily been a top 25 team. Well, you talk about health.
Mayo turns it over. Here's Edgecombe, full head of steam.
On the floor. Edgecombe lead for K-State. Edgecombe right. The freshman taking his time. Edgecombe finding some space.
Yes, B.J. Edgecombe, people. And he can shoot. And he can shoot. Ballers, ball players coming out of the islands, man, especially the Bahamas. And before that, you had Rick Fox help the Lakers to a championship. Another one. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there, but, you know, the way Major League Baseball goes into Latin America and
yeah,
all these, you know, great players. I think the NBA, the Bahamas has got something going on. There is something in the water over there. There's some, you know, VJ Edgecombe, who you just saw, actually played in Buddy Hield's camp, in his basketball camp. And tonight, Buddy's going to be there to watch his fellow Bahamian get drafted in the first round.
Yeah, I'm so excited for him. I think I'm actually going to the draft on the 25th. I'm going to fly in the morning of. You know, he's came from far away, but I think he's probably the best prospect the Bahamas has had since DeAndre Ayton. You know, and he's the one for talent, but not even talent. He's a great kid, and I'm just happy for him, happy for his family, happy for the Bahamas. You know, and I think that, you know, like, it's only so much years I got to play basketball. I think that he's the next one that's going to, like, help us prepare us to the next level. But he, just like myself, DeAndre, Kai, VJ's the next one, and after that, somebody else is going to be after him. So we hope more, just keep on inspiring. He can inspire more to follow in the footsteps, because I feel like he's the one that can make it to the top.
When you look at the fact that the Bahamas only has, what, the population is only so big. I mean, the city of Miami probably has more people. The whole country. And you find a VJ Edgecombe, you find a Buddy Hield, you find a DeAndre Ayton, you find a Rick Fox. You know, there's something cooking in there over there, man. And it ain't the conch fritters or the conch salad. They got ballers over there. They got ballers over there. I would invest in a basketball camp or something. I've seen it. I've seen it. Basketball is king over there. You know, they have great high school players, and then what they do, they send them here, like B.J. Edgecombe was sent here, Buddy Hield was sent here, and they develop with better coaching. Why not take the coaching over there and develop these kids? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. That's the thought.
Yeah.
Get your team together and going over.
I see this kid doing big things. He gives me Dwayne Wade vibes. He gives me, you know, and I'm not saying he's going to be that great. You never know. But, yeah, take him over there, man. Take him over there.
Have Ice Cube get some of their players for his league, kind of like a transition into a G League, and then there.
Yeah. I'm Magic City. I'm not saying go over there and have the draft over there. I'm saying you know, generational players are hard to come. VJ Edgecombe could be. He could be generational. You know, and that's all I'm saying. Yeah, am I playing a little favoritism? Maybe, maybe.
Or maybe just straight up say you are, and who cares?
No, for real. Like I'm gonna hype my islands up. I'm gonna hype them up the same way Major League Baseball, NBA Africa. There's a ton of African players in the NBA.
Because they're developing these. They're developing or
Do
trying
the
to
same thing that you're doing in Africa.
expand the reach. That's
Yeah.
why the NFL is going over to, all these different countries, because where I think they're going into Brazil, Australia, Mexico City, been going to London. So
What up, OJ? I might remember OJ. I know exactly what OJ. I haven't forgot you, bro. I haven't forgot you. But my point is, Jenny, like, yeah, the same thing they do with NBA Africa. I watch it. Luol Deng, remember him from Chicago, Duke. He's from Africa. The great Hakeem Olajuwon, Dikembe Mutombo, Pascal Siakam. The NBA is becoming more and more international. And then an American player hasn't won the league MVP in like 7 years. So it won't cost you a lot of money. Send some coaches over there. Those guys are always over there anyway, and develop some talent over there. And then you could bring them to the NBA. But Cooper Flag expected to be number one going to the Mavs tonight. I still can't believe that could have been a Miami Heat number one pick. But that's just life. Such as life as a Heat fan. I'm curious to see what. I'll tell you this though: the Heat have a knack for finding talent in the later rounds of the draft. So we'll see what they do tonight. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. We're gonna come right back and wrap it up here on the abbreviated version of the Jeff Fox Show. Jeff Fox and Jenny Jones here in the big house. Fitz Davis on special assignment. And we'll chop it up some more when we come back right here on the show. Oh, before I hit the commercial, Jenny, did you see the clip of Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals and the how he did that young lady when she came to give him a hug?
No.
Listen, if any guy ever does this to you, drop him. Drop him.
Love, how you doing? Come on, Jamar, man, please. What's up, love? How you doing? For the girls. For the girls. You signed it for the girls? Ooh. Get off that door, man.
Like, for real, like she came all grand and glorious in front of him, expecting to give him this big hug. Hey, you remember last night? And he just.
Hey, are you adding to it? Are you adding to the story?
Telling you, that's a hug. Like, hey, baby, like they did it last night, and then he acts like he don't even know it.
What's up, love? How you doing? Come on, Jamar, man, please. What's up, love? How you doing? For the girls. For the girls. You signed it.
He ain't trying to get in trouble.
Did you see the look she gave him?
Like
Ninja, what?
I'm all of this, and you did what?
Ninja, what? All the BBL surgery I got, and you gonna do that to me? You gonna do this to me? You'll be playing in Pelican Bay. Wow, that's a diss and a half, man. That's a diss and a half. I felt bad for her. I wouldn't do that to nobody. I wouldn't do that to nobody's daughter.
Well, they are, with everything that's going on these days, and everybody, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. you might want to try to be careful. I mean, you can do it politely, but you might want to be careful.
That was straight wickety, wickety whack. That was whack, man, for real. We'll be right back.
What up? It's the world-famous DJ Ep Saturday Night Ride on LL Cool J Rock the Bells Radio, Sirius XM Channel 43. Now, when I break bells with them legendary artists, when they got that new joint, that exclusive new joint for me to break, I break it on LL Cool J Rock the Bells Radio on the Saturday Night Ride, all right? All you new artists, we want to hear that new stuff too. We break them over here. Yeah, holla at your boy, DJ Epps.
For the best in your auto transport needs, check out Express Auto Recovery in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Why choose us? We provide nationwide coverage, fast and reliable service, competitive pricing, transport to any freight forwarder or dock of your choice, auction house experience, and we provide excellent customer service. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today. 786-858-0369. That's 786-858-0369. They provide towing services, accident towing, roadside services, tire change, transporting, towing, and they buy junk cars. Cheap prices, licensed and insured, fast and reliable services. Express Auto Recovery. Call them today, 786-858-0369. That's EAR, Express Auto Recovery. Tell them you heard it first on the Jeff Fox Show.
Do not trade a young NBA super.
Edgecombe at the back.
Easily been a top 25 team. Well, you talk about health.
Mayo turns it over. Here's Edgecombe. Full head of steam.
On the floor. Edgecombe lead for K-State. Edgecombe right. The freshman taking his time. Edgecombe finding some space.
Both of them coming from beyond the arc. Moving without the ball. Finds another open look.
Surprise today when he said he couldn't.
Extra pass. Edgecombe. The skip. Edgecombe rises. Knifing. Out to Edgecombe. Back out Edgecombe. He rises. Down. Edgecombe from downtown. Edgecombe. Sir gives it up. Edgecombe rises. Edgecombe all alone.
B.J. Edgecombe projected to go number 3 to the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm definitely going to get a jersey.
I'm still waiting on my Panthers jersey.
Yeah, that's what Fitz is working on. I think that's what he's working on.
All right.
Citizen Fox, women diss men all the time, but it's a problem when a man does it. Well,
already said he trying to stir the pot.
I mean,
but I already did say he
agreed with him too.
I did say he probably did the right thing because I said lawsuits have been coming out left and right. Everybody getting them. So, yeah, he probably did the right thing. I would say he could be a little more polite about it. He could have, but
OJ says you can't trust females because they will make up shit. And he didn't want no problems.
So
she knew him. That hug looked like they probably did some things in the past. And all I'm saying is like he showed her up, man. Like she's ready to give him this monstrous hug. And then all he says is, "How you doing?" And doesn't even look at her. That's a diss and a half. That's a diss.
Like I said,
and like
gotta be careful out there in them streets.
OJ says he did the right thing, just like you said, Jenny. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. That was this. Because it went viral. The video went viral, so it was shown all over the internet yesterday. Completely went viral.
So she embarrassed, and it's a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see she got one of them BBLs, which looks terrible, by the way. Like, when I went to New York with the record label, Jode Entertainment, shout out to OJ, saw a lot of that. And that just don't look right. See, Jenny, you got curves. Your curves are natural. You know? It's
100%.
not like, 100% natural. Like, so when you rock some tight jeans or whatever, it's natural beauty. But when you overdo it like some of them do, they look like they got basketballs on two pencils. It looks jacked up. Seriously.
But some of y'all be looking at it and be liking it. So
Not me. Not me.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, let me just say one name. Kardashian. Y'all all over it. The thirst trap photos, everything. Y'all all on it.
Maybe you look good with it, but damn, man, like I saw someone in the grocery store yesterday. Again, it looked like two huge basketballs. Like that don't look good, man. If you don't have the legs and the thighs for it and the calves for it, don't do it. It looks jacked up. You look like a science experiment gone bad. That's what that looks like. Dudes don't do that. They take steroids. And get swole like Timberland did.
And some of them get some pec implants.
Yeah, really. Yeah. But I don't think it's a good look. I saw someone in the grocery store yesterday as well that had on a summer dress, but she didn't have the basketball. It was all natural.
Okay.
It was like bad, down.
There you go.
But
I can't even leave you too much room. You're gonna go all the way to the left.
But so I gave them a second look, and then they looked annoyed. Like,
because you gotta be smooth with it.
I was smooth.
She saw you smooth.
She saw me looking, so she rolled her eyes. Listen, don't wear that shit if you don't want nobody looking at you. Don't wear it.
Oh my goodness!
Don't wear it. You could have, right? Am I wrong for looking?
If you were staring, you're wrong for staring.
I just kind of glanced a little bit. That's all. I'm sure dudes stared when we was at the Hard Rock. You and I went to the Hard Rock. Dudes was checking you out. I wasn't mad. You weren't mad. You probably didn't even notice, but I did. And I was like, yeah, that's right. She with me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was perpetrating the funk. I was perpetrating like a mo. But you was with me, so I was good.
I mean, I think the premise is we want to look good and we want to feel good, but
don't wear stuff.
Don't too much. I mean, like if you're drooling, you need a napkin. That's too much. If you're staring, and I catch you a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. If you're gonna look, everybody's gonna look. Just be smooth with it,
That's all. But
did you see how I did that?
Yeah.
Because I see attractive men walk by me, and
So how do you do? Do you gawk at them?
No. You don't stare in the face. Staring is rude. If you're staring, you need to say something. I mean, if you're looking and they catch you looking, you're looking long enough to get caught looking, then you kind of need to say something so it won't be awkward and it won't be like you are a weirdo.
I don't know. I think some guys, damned if you do.
OJ, he said you are free. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up.
Yeah, OG always talking shit.
I don't have no baby oil for you. Don't get caught up.
Don't get caught up in the diddyism. We getting ready to wrap it up. I got a doc appointment at this afternoon. Hey, I'm drinking water, Jenny. Aren't you proud?
See. Good for you.
And look what's in it.
What?
Look, it's got
cucumbers,
pineapple. Yeah, man. I'm on that. I'm trying to get good grade when I go see the doc.
Okay, for sure.
And yes, OJ, I am a freak. I'll admit that. I'll gladly admit that. But yeah, NBA draft tonight, folks. We're gonna be watching what the Miami Heat do. Hopefully, somebody gets traded. Trade Tyler Hero. Trade Bam. Trade somebody. Trade even Eric Spoelstra to get.
No.
I'm saying
you're blaspheming now.
It was the most embarrassing year of Miami Heat basketball ever.
That it was. But
most embarrassing.
So that means we're down, all the way down. Ain't no place else to go but up.
But up.
There's no room, just up.
Yeah, so we'll be out there tonight. Before I go, Jenny, I want to show you a clip of LeBron James from, I think he went to high school in Ohio. He could have been a great NFL tight end. LeBron James playing for
Let me just say this. He playing the right sport. That run was soft.
Was soft?
It was soft.
Damn you, God.
It was like running on the tippy toes soft. He playing the right sport.
I would have liked to see LeBron James play in the NFL. I think he would have been a Travis Kelce type.
Yeah.
Not a great blocker, but he would have been a hell of a receiver. A hell of a target, So it is what it is. I see we're having internet issues. We're right at the end of the show. We apologize.
What issues? Was I freezing?
Yeah.
I didn't see me.
Yeah.
Are you sure I was freezing, or was I just not moving?
It was a little freezing, but I can hear the thunder too.
Well, it was raining pretty hard out here.
Yeah.
I think, what is it? Are we naming the storms? I think we're up to like Andrea. I think it's Andrea. Yeah.
We should name one Donald. Anyway.
No, but the only thing is he would think it's a compliment. He would like it. So, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd think it was a compliment. Ooh, they named the storm after me. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It's a big storm. Look, you ain't even watching. I'm throwing out my best stuff here.
It's
a big storm. See?
It was magnificent. He loves those adjectives too.
Big.
Anyway.
Big, beautiful bill. So anyway.
I'll let y'all. Oh, by the way, Brandy and Monica getting ready to go on the national tour. You down for that?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go check him out. Maybe you and I will go to that show. That'll be cool.
You and I some tickets, and then you and I can go.
I have a connect with the concert promoter. That I do have.
Okay.
More embarrassing than the 13-win season. Magic City talking about Miami Heat. Yeah, that was more embarrassing than that. That was more embarrassing than that. But yeah, Brandy and Monica, man. Maybe I'll get the dates and then and we'll let you know. See you Friday, man.
All right, Shotty. Peace.
8 years, not a sound. It was working, not a peep. They were silenced. Then suddenly they both started at the same time. Voices fresh like they never stopped. We cannot let them hear each other. We can't afford a 98 or 20 again.
I don't understand.
We can't afford to win. Top of your class, right? You're not here to understand. This is a maximum sound asylum. We keep sounds from getting out. These two could destroy the world as we know it if they hear each other. All I care about is that you keep that from happening. If you have what it takes. One changes key, you change your frequency. Got it. They can never be in the same key or harmonize or...
Or what?
Or Lord help us all. 12 hours to the next shift.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Was it worth it? To start off, we gotta show love to the greats and the legends who wore Oklahoma City across their chests and set the foundation before us so that we can celebrate today. I came in as the 55th pick. Oh, Nick Collison. Where Nick Collison at? Where Nick at? Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Yeah, Nick. I came in as the 55th pick in the 2021 draft. In my rookie season, we won 24 games. 24 games. But the best part about coming from that year is that the same people in this arena today celebrating this championship were the same people there when we were winning 24 games. It was the point where they tried to call us the black hole of the NBA. Boo. But 4 years later, when they mentioned the Thunder organization, when they mentioned Clay Bennett, when they mentioned Sam Presti, when they mentioned Mark Daigneault, and every single one of you in this arena, they gotta mention you as NBA champs.
Ass, get hit with it. Pull out the stick, I bet your ass get hit with it. Pull out the stick, I bet your ass get hit with it. Pull out the stick, nigga, fly. You better pull out the stick, 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 pull out the stick. Hit him in the head when you pull out the stick. Hit him in the head when you pull out the stick. Hit him in the head when you pull out the stick. Now pull out the stick, pull out the stick, pull out the stick. shit, pull out the shit, pull out the shit, pull out the shit. I'm finna ride with your boy, ride with your boy, ride with your boy, ride with your boy. Let's slide on the boy, slide on that boy, slide on that boy, slide on that boy. Pull out the stick, slide on that. Pull out the stick and slide on that. Pull out the stick, slide on that. Pull out the stick, slide on that. I hit him in the head when he slide on that. Pull out this stick, slide on that.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.